I'm Jon Rothstein of the MSG Network and 1050 ESPN Radio, hanging with Gemini Keez. Keez on Sports. Rock Me TV. Don't shrink that screen.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gemini Keez, Mr. Don't Shrink That Screen. Coming to you live and digital. Unlocking the keys to the door, 508 9th Avenue between 38th and 39th Street, right in the heart of Hell's Kitchen, New York, New York. And today I'm bringing you the Keez on Sports. Winner of the ESPN Dream Job competition in 04, New York City. Covered the 2003-2004 NBA draft for the Yes Network. Joined MSG as an NBA NCAA insider. Does the MSG pregame for the New York Knicks. And is also one of the voices on 1050 ESPN Radio. Rock Me TV, Keez on Sports, I bring you Jon Rothstein. What's going on, brother? What's going on, brother?
When do you want the check deposited in the mail?
That was a nice opening.
So I just want to make sure, you got to give me your address. I want to make sure the check is deposited. Gemini, how it's spelled. Gemini, I want to make sure that's
K-E-E-Z, okay?
Okay, all right. It might be tough from the periphery how to spell that.
I really appreciate you coming down. Actually, my man he has a 3 o'clock gig, so we got to kind of get him up out of here early, man. But yeah, I hear you, brother. So listen, Jon, you know, I grew up listening to Mike and the Mad Dog and some of the personalities on WFAN. Now I'm listening to Michael K, Stephen A. Smith. So basically, I want to know who is some of your influences in the sports media game.
Well, I think guys you mentioned, Mike and Chris, were obviously very big, but I think when you get more along into finding out this is what you want to do, you realize that it's all about authenticity and being your own person. Nobody's ever going to replicate what Mike Francesa is, what Stephen A. Smith is, so you have to be your own person and really find your own niche.
Well, Jon definitely has his own style, and we're going to get more into that. Besides being a 1050 ESPN Dream Job winner, I remember you used to write blogs for SyracuseFan.com. I want to know, how did you get into your lane?
You just got to do as many things as possible. You have to take as much work as you can. I started in print, transitioned to radio in college, did a little TV, and you really have to make this your dream and really make it everything in your life. You have to take every opportunity you get and treat it as a golden one.
In 2007, man, you were recognized by your alma mater, Ithaca College, as the distinguished young alumnus in sports. That's got to be a great feeling, no?
It's good, but then I asked them to take away my student loans, and they didn't oblige. So, I mean, really, who's doing who favors? Yeah, you get a nice plaque, you get a letter in the mail, but, I mean, I'm still making payments every month, so where I come from, that's not really kosher.
All right, well, maybe after this interview, they might just start considering that, right?
Yeah, I think they got Rock Me TV up in, you know, upstate New York.
Well, check it out, Jon. I spoke to some of your old colleagues via Facebook. That's a hell of a tool. And I was told that you were the most celebrated 12th man on your high school basketball team. Sort of like the movie Rudy.
Right.
So during your games, the fans would be yelling out, Rothstein, Rothstein. And I heard that you would just shoot the ball from wherever you were on the court, man.
Well, I think it's very positive that my vocal cords were better than my jump shot, and also that life didn't peak at 17, you know what I mean? And we've seen Varsity Blues once. I think that's enough for everybody.
I want to talk about superstitions with you, all right? Because we all know Wade Boggs used to always eat chicken before a baseball game. Michael Jordan wore the North Carolina shorts under the Chicago Bulls uniform.
Right.
I understand you watch parts of Rocky 2, 3, and 4 before a gig. What's up with that, man?
You just have your own style, your own things that relax you, that get you mentally focused. For me, it's all about being alone. It's all about having a certain music on, a certain movie on, just getting in the mindset to really perform and try to perform at a high level each and every time you're behind the microphone or behind the camera.
So before this interview, did you get your Club of Lang on before you came over here?
I don't think we can disclose that to the public.
Okay, cool. You're doing New York Knicks pregame with legendary color man Al Troutwig. You know, he's definitely been doing his thing in the game, and you're a young guy. So what was the chemistry like in the beginning?
It was dynamite from day one. I think the people that know me know I have a strong affinity for great point guard play in basketball. That's really what I thrive on, seeing great point guards. And when you talk about broadcasters and people to be a playmaker, there's no better playmaker than Al Troutwig. He's unmatched in this business.
I agree, man. I totally agree. I understand that you're the go-to man for Michael K. Is there any truth to that?
For college hoops, Mike throws me a bone. He says he has some sympathy for me because he says he's never met somebody that's 24 and looks like they're 47. So, you know, it's part sympathy, but obviously you got to find a niche to make your way in this business. And in New York, there wasn't really a need for college basketball, so I kind of did that in the work I'd done prior to working at 1050 and MSG, and, you know, it's opened a lot of doors for me since then. I've been at the last 2 Final Fours, and, you know, Midnight Madness can't start soon enough.
And I can't wait. More with Gemini Keez, Jon Rothstein. You're watching the Keez on Sports. You're watching Rock Me TV. Don't shrink that screen. I'll be right back.